We're the elite podcast here. I think we're number 1, and then second is Legion of Skanks. So
Great.
yeah.
This is news to me. You guys really took over, huh? Hostile takeover.
Hostile. It wasn't hostile. It was amicable.
Amicable takeover?
Yeah,
You never see those anymore.
Yeah, it was like, oh, come on in.
Amicable takeover? That never happens.
So welcome to the Close the Door Behind You podcast. We've got a special guest today, Shaunak Godkhindi. Welcome, Shaunak, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha, all right.
Thanks
All right,
for
let's
having me,
take
guys.
it from the top where you don't ask him to, confirm his name.
Okay, let me try it again. Hey, welcome to Close the Door Behind You. We've got a fantastic guest tonight, and his name is Shaunak Godkhindi. Welcome, Shaunak.
Thank you. Wow. Nailed it. First try.
Well, I did finish the 3rd grade, and then I turned to drugs and went to rehab, and that's another whole story.
And then medical school.
Wow.
Yeah. With a 3rd grade education.
Are you at all involved in medicine?
I am a avid user of
He's
medicine.
on a lot of medicine.
It's funny, he's a doctor and you're in the desk. It's nice.
I'm in
It's
tech,
good.
so we're
Oh.
we're both your career paths.
Oh, this is what I could have been.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. But
That's funny.
And we all ended up in the same room doing a
exactly.
podcast
Yeah,
together.
look at us. Well, no, but as soon as I could go full time with comedy, I will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard
for
that,
sure.
bro.
Yeah, you're already there, right? You're full time.
Yeah, when I moved here, like my first week, I got laid off from my graphic design job. So
Really?
yeah, so I just kind of forced my hand to go full time. It's been nice. It's opened me up my time and pushed me. It's been cool.
Do you feel liberated?
Definitely, I feel liberated in terms of the day is now solely devoted to stand up and sketch and stuff like that. But definitely, you feel the pressure of rent is coming.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But so you haven't hit like the income level that you had before yet? Or?
No.
Okay.
No,
So
I had a nice design job. They paid me nice money to click away on the
I
laptop.
saw you drew a really cool tire.
Did I?
Yeah, it was on your website.
Oh yeah. I have just random fun
See?
artsy design stuff.
I do research.
Thank you. Yeah. So I haven't hit that income yet, but luckily my wife has a great job. So
Oh,
that
nice.
She a doctor?
She, I wish she was. That would be cool. She does advertising.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Could she hook me up with a job?
Dude, yeah. This is why I'm here.
Yeah.
You saw job opening?
I have my resume.
You're
Put the
Indian,
resume
right?
on the
Do you have
screen.
any friends who are doctors? They might be able to give me a job.
You guys bring me here because you think I can exponentially help your non-comedy careers.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, because that's where the money is.
Yeah,
you know?
totally.
Yeah, the door is locked until you take our resume.
Door's locked. I'm like, oh, my phone's dead. And you're like,
Whip
we have
out your
chargers.
Rolodex.
We have chargers.
We have chargers.
For one small fee of a referral.
So when did you move up from? You were down in Georgia, right? Is that where
Yeah.
you grew up?
I grew up in Atlanta. I grew up in Chicago, then Atlanta, but I moved here in May of 2024.
Oh wow, you just got here.
Just got here.
And you
Hasn't been
came
a year.
to our show at the Baby Grand LES.
Yeah.
That was in the summer, right?
No, that was probably
That was October.
November.
Oh, it was October. Okay.
Yeah, probably October.
I just
yeah.
don't remember it being freezing, but I remember.
No, it wasn't
You
cold.
came in. You had super good energy. You had that smile on. You were wearing that day. I was like, Christos, this guy's where the fuck is this guy from? Because none of these guys show up and smile, kill it, and then hang out. Right? Did I not say that?
Yeah.
I was like, I like that dude.
Yeah, he's
Thanks,
a good
man.
hang.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
We want you in our sphere, so
Yeah.
that's why.
Oh,
we
wow,
brought
I
you.
Good
appreciate
energy,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just love doing stand-up.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing ever, and it's always surprising when I see someone in comedy that's upset. I'm like, you don't have to be here.
Yeah,
you
right.
get to be here.
Yeah,
You know that, right?
exactly. Well, you know what the other thing too is, so the way I met Shaunak, I believe, is because he gets the references of like meme culture that
Yeah.
I like and study. Like, so you had like one sketch where you mentioned either like Sonic porn or Shrek porn. and I was just like, yo, this guy fucking gets it. Like, I want this guy.
This guy's chronically online and mentally ill.
Yeah, and like just like my vibe.
So explain it to me, who completely is dissociated from that. What is Shrek porn?
I don't know. There's this subculture of the internet that is ironically and maybe not unironically drawing Sonic porn and Shrek porn, and in a sketch I put up an image of a pregnant Shrek with Sonic holding him. And it, I think, caught a lot of people's attention who are deeply online and mentally deranged.
Wow, I love it.
That's where I came.
Yeah, and that's where I think Christos maybe
Yeah.
saw the sketch.
Yeah. Well, because you know what I like too is so first of all, you're good at stand up and you're good at sketch comedy,
Thank you, dude.
which is a very rare combination that I love when I get the compliment from people when I do a show. They're like, "Oh, like I've seen your sketches, but like your stand up is actually really good."
Yeah.
Like that to me is like one of the best compliments you can give.
Absolutely.
So it's rare to find someone like that because there are so many sketch comics. I won't name them, but I just see them and then they go and do stand up, and I'm like, where is this coming from?
I know, and it's a completely different skill set. I just think that now we expect someone with a lot of followers to be on stage all the time. It's a thing that is just happening. And if you haven't spent the time developing that skill set to be on stage, you're just going to be thrust in front of audiences because you have followers and you won't know what you're doing. And I think that's the thing we see. I think back in the day, even in like 2010, you could have been a great sketch guy, a great writer. You wouldn't be expected to do stand-up if you didn't want to.
Right.
And because of that, only now are we seeing people that we are like, why isn't that person good at stand-up? And it's because we're like thrusting them in front of audiences maybe before they're ready.
Yeah, but also sometimes they get that affirmation from online, and they're like, I could do this.
Yeah, I could be in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it. There's like TikTok people that, don't even do sketch. They don't even have a barometer for that. They're just like good at talking and being funny just like this.
Yeah.
But then they go up on stage and you find out it's a kind of a completely different skill set.
Which maybe if you agree with me or not, but like Doc Jud and I, we make sketches sometimes, but like the thing is I like to use online social media as a barometer for for stand-up ideas that I have.
Oh, really?
Right? So like it's almost like a focus group.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know about you. I don't get to do open mics that much anymore.
Yeah.
So most of the time I'm just like taking risks in front of like an audience on like a new joke. But sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, I can literally see if people resonate with this and laugh at it online." And now the premise makes enough sense to like put the work into making it stand up.
Cool. That's sick. I don't end up doing that as much, but I think I could. I think that I should maybe start thinking of ideas like that.
Yeah.
I feel like anything that ends up being a sketch from my stuff is just something that's too weird to put on stage.
Yeah.
But I think if you are using sketch to platform an idea, test out what it's like, how funny it is, and then put it on stage, that's awesome. I think more people should do that.
Yeah, well,
So what-
you can dig it. I'll just take commission from your
Also,
career.
do -$1.
And Shaunak, what's your process? Like, how do you come up with ideas for your stand-up?
Stand-up, I just try and write every day, but I also have to just go up a lot. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm jealous of my friends that can say an idea and it's like perfect.
Well, when you say like you're going up, meaning like you're just writing as you're going on stage? Is that
No,
what you're saying? Or-
I'll sit and write for like, at least 20, 30 minutes a day, but then I have to get up. My rule's like 45 times a month on stage.
Oh, okay.
So if that's book shows, great, but if I'll subsidize it with open mics.
Yeah.
So I'll just run an idea as many times as I can that day
Got it.
and see if it has legs and then work that up in terms of the types of shows I'm putting in.
And are you constantly like rehabbing and refining your skits that are even killing it? You're just constantly kind of honing them and sharpening them? Or like, how does that work for you?
My bits on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky to have quality stage time to where that's possible.
Cool.
And that's the best. The best feeling in stand-up is when you have a new thing that works right away. And then the second best, I think, is like when you find a new thing in a joke that is already working.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of constantly chasing that feeling, aren't you?
Cool.
As a
Yeah.
stand-up?
I mean, sometimes, when do you get to the point where you're like, I'm retiring this?
When you get bored of saying it. I think, or, obviously if it's like a newsworthy, time-sensitive thing, you got to retire it if it's no longer in the public discourse.
That makes sense.
But for like an evergreen bit about, a patient or something, I would retire it if I got bored of saying it.
Quick question, Nat, are we good on sound volumes from Shaunak? Because it's a little far
His
from
mic is low.
You're not hearing what it sounds good.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Good,
great.
good. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry to judge you.
No, I appreciate the consideration.
Always. Natalie is a gem.
Natalie is a gem.
Yeah.
So nice.
But now I'm going to remove my access to her auditory stimulation.
I like that you talk like that. Only when you talk to Natalie.
What's that?
I like that you talk fancy only when you talk to Natalie.
Do you think I don't not be talking? You think I don't be talking fancy all the time?
No, your discourse is so vocabulous.
Your Discord server is strong.
This guy's too online.
Yeah, sorry.
This guy's saying everything in Discord. Yeah, I don't know. I think that an audience can always tell if you're bored of a topic, and you'll just you can tell even when you're friends. Like, watch your friend do like a bit he's done 1,000 times. You can see it in his eyes. He'll just like let it go.
Yeah, that's funny because we were talking about that like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This happened to one of y'all?
I mean, It
happens all the time.
It happens to me, and then I'm like, but then, yeah, I don't know. And then it's like, well, it's not like everybody is seeing this bit, so every audience is new.
Totally.
And so, like, it's not like, even though it's old to me, it's not going to be old to the people that are showing up on Friday at Broadway Comedy. They're not going to have seen I don't have a special, so it's like, who cares whether I'm sick of it or not? I'm like, so, I don't know, I'm just kind of like torn sometimes.
I think if you are bored of doing it, I would try and put it away for a while. You don't have to retire it. I think that until you've put something online or on a platform where it's seen by everyone, I don't think you need to like burn it forever.
Right.
I do think you can just shelve it. And then the other thing is, if you are going to do a bit that you've done 1,000 times, it's really helpful if you just can try and force yourself to create like super present.
Yeah.
Like if you have a bit about going to the mall and having a weird interaction at the food court, literally try and visualize the mall on stage with you.
Right.
And you'll find new things. This happened to me yesterday. I did a bit I've done 1,000 times, but I was hosting, and it's a bit that does really well in front of a very cold crowd.
Okay.
And I've just done it 1,000 times, but I think because I was like picturing myself getting in the car and talking to this person in the joke,
right,
I had like a few new tags that I was thankful to be like, oh, okay, that works. Let me see if I can do that again tomorrow.
Okay. All right, cool.
If you find yourself bored of a thing and you don't want to shelve it, that's helpful.
Gotcha. All right, cool. That's good advice.
That is good advice. But, on top of that, like, he said something kind of cool with, like, the tags, right? Like, you could make a joke that's a minute that you're starting to get bored of. Like, okay, Pornhub joke. Started out as, like, a minute, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And now I can make that joke 7 minutes long.
Dude, that's the best feeling.
Yeah. It's like...
And that's also, like, that's how you build an hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to build an hour off of 60-minute-long jokes.
Mm-hmm.
It's much easier if you sit on a topic and kind of, that's what the best comics do. They'll find a subject and look at it from every camera angle and analyze it. And then, anytime you feel like, oh, I don't know where to take a bit, it's helpful to just go like, if you have a joke about Pornhub and you have exhausted all of the ways you feel about Pornhub, you could even talk about the actors in it. Just, I think switching the viewpoint sometimes just makes it like good. Like I had a bit for a while about a Blockbuster and I got bored of it. And then someone was like, why don't you talk about what it would be like for the guy behind the counter to watch you guys in the, And then I go, oh, of course. And then it becomes another minute long. From there. There's always more. There's a podcast I listened to with Pete Holmes at the very beginning of my stand-up.
Yeah.
he talks about. I'll send it to you guys.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I like Pete Holmes. I like that show he had, Crashing.
Yeah,
that was a
so
great
good.
show. Yeah,
Such a
it
New
was
York-
raw.
Yeah, such a like love letter to comedy too.
Yeah, no, I respect that. I mean, I still, I find issues with him as a person. Like, I don't like blonde people.
Blonde people, they get on my nerves.
I'll tell you the worst kind of people. Number one is blonde people.
Okay.
Yeah. Number two, dirty blonde people.
Okay.
Yeah, like if they're just filthy.
How about people that show up late to podcasts?
Whoa!
What's your barometer on that?
Whoa!
They should be taken out back.
Yeah?
And put in a shed. And then you should do something bad to the shed.
Yeah? You gotta
And if
shut
they're
out
like
back.
late by like 30 minutes.
I thought that Indians were like disciplined. I thought like they like really as you're growing up, they really just beat that shit into you guys. I don't know what happened to you, man.
You know the problem is you're not my mother, so I don't have fear of you. I'm terrified of him. I'll never be late to the thing my mother has going on.
So what about your dad? Are you scared of your dad or more your
Dad
mom?
is a sweet, wonderful guy. My mom is scary.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
I love my mom. She's
That
the
makes
best,
sense.
But,
Are both your parents immigrants?
yeah, I am too.
Oh, really?
I came here when I was 7. Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
But no accent.
No, I mean, he grew up like for the entirety of my childhood in America. Like I came here right after kindergarten.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and I grew up with American television and stuff like that. So
That's fair.
I never spoke English, I guess, without being around Americans.
That's fair. That's good.
When did you were you born here?
I was an anchor baby, so my mom could get citizenship.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were born here, and they moved here specifically to give birth to you.
Well, my dad he had a first family,
Wow.
right? And then when they, separated and divorced and all that kind of stuff, he rocked it out single for a while, and then he went back to Greece to like find a trophy wife.
Your
Wow.
dad was the president?
What? My dad was kind of like dude, Trump and my dad are so similar.
You said the first family, so it threw
Oh
me
yeah,
off.
he had a first family.
But wait, let me get. So was your dad an immigrant? And then he came over. He married an American and became a citizen.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha, okay.
So he married an American citizen, got citizenship. After they divorced, like years and years later, he went back to Greece to find a trophy wife. My mom is absolutely beautiful. Like, she's still beautiful, but like my mom in her like late 20s and early 30s where she met him, like trophy wife for sure.
Wow.
And like
I'm actually dating her right now. That's why I'm on the podcast.
Oh, obligatory step.
he is not. He is not. I would love for my mom to find a great, nice man like Judson, because my parents are divorced now. Because that, we could get into it, but like my dad perhaps inflated some of his income. When they met, and she got bit by like a little bit of the, like, oh, I'm gonna
he's
go move with this
American.
rich American
He's
guy.
cool. He's in New York.
Yeah, he's got his own business, and then comes to America and is like, "Oh, your business is failing."
You're in a cell phone case kiosk at the mall.
Yeah.
That's not
So
good.
yeah, it's whatever. But
That's amazing.
yeah, I guess so. It's kind of cool. But
Shout out to your mom. Where's she at now?
she's in Westchester.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's doing good. Everything's good.
Yeah, she's actually in Mount Kisco, where the show that you
Oh!
would have been on was.
Is she
was
gonna
at.
come see you?
No, she's not.
How many times has she seen you do stand up?
Twice.
That's not a lot. You've been doing it for a minute.
Yeah, it's not. She doesn't like.
She doesn't like
stand-
comedy?
Yeah, my mom mean mugs all the comedians like the whole time. Like if you say a joke remotely dirty, my mom has. You have lost my mom in the crowd.
Sure.
So
She doesn't like dirty, but does she like your other stuff?
yeah, she likes my other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, she.
So I don't think I've seen you do like horrifically dirty stuff.
Nah, I don't do that.
I
Dirty.
feel like you have PG-13.
Yeah, it's like pretty subverted, but like I don't even curse, but
Yeah.
sometimes I talk about like cum and
Foreskin.
Pornhub and foreskin. I do a lot of foreskin material.
Oh God.
Yeah. So, but when she shows up, I don't do that
Yeah,
much
yeah,
of that
yeah.
stuff, So,
That's so nice.
what about your parents? They see you?
Yeah, they've seen me now a few times. They, when I started, they weren't too excited about it. But then, like a year and a half in, maybe 2 years in, I got asked to do like this like really good show in Atlanta, and then I like invited them to that, and it went really well. I think it took them other people in the crowd being like, "Are you Shaunak's parents? He's so funny." I think after that they started being like,
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, that's
"Oh,
my
that
boy."
is cool." That you do that.
My
Now
parent-
they're like super supportive.
My parents come to all my shows.
Really?
Mhm.
Even the bad ones?
All of them. They're dead.
So they're there
They're ghosts.
in spirit.
They're there at every show. I feel them judging me.
The whole time they're like, "Oy vey."
Must be
I feel
hard
like
to
Jesus Christ. At least he went to medical school.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah. So, but my sister sometimes comes to shows.
Oh,
She's the
nice.
best. Yeah, she's super supportive. She's like, yeah. My sister's like she's a therapist. So like, no matter if you fucking bomb, she'll convince you that like you had the best set ever.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
she
she's
can just
awesome.
help you reframe it.
Oh, totally. My sister's like a gem. She's super cool.
That's so nice, dude.
What about? Do you have any sisters or brothers?
Yeah, I have a younger sister.
Are they funny? Is your family funny? Like, was it like growing up? Were you like guys like playing pranks on each other at the kitchen table?
Yeah, my family's really funny, and not in a way that like we're like ribbing each other or anything. I think my family's very silly. My family forever has watched comedy in the house. Like my
Cool.
sister was obsessed with SNL. My dad and I share a deep love of like Mr. Bean and Charlie Chaplin stuff, and he introduced me to like Looney Tunes and stuff when I had a very infantile age. So like they have a good sense of humor. They watch like sketch stuff like Portlandia.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Portlandia is great.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they have
good.
they like comedy and they
Right,
like
that's cool.
like being funny and
Well, you do a lot of voices. Is that from your childhood too? Like you got good voices?
yeah, I think it just I feel like my grandpa was also a funny guy that did stuff like that all the time when we were just joking around.
Can you do a couple of your best voices right now?
Hi, Christos, how you doing? It's the exterminator guy working in your building. There's a dog loose. I just want to tell you, don't come outside. It's a dog loose.
You want to eat the dog, you said?
No, I'm an exterminator. I work on building. I work in the building. I work on rodents and dogs and stuff. They come outside. I catch them.
But you're an exterminator, so you catch the dogs to kill them?
What do you mean, kill them? I take them to pound, or I take them to the person's house.
But you said you're an exterminator.
Right?
So the act of extermination is murder.
I'm not licensed. I just work in the building. I just catch stuff. I work on lights and stuff. But yeah, dogs loose. Just stay in the house. Just came to knock on your door, told you stay in the house.
I don't know what's worse, is the exterminator killing dogs or the fact that I don't even know where you're going with this.
I don't know either.
What's the most uncomfortable thing you've ever had to do as an exterminator, as far as removing an animal from the property?
Had to kill a dog.
You had to kill a
it?
dog?
With your bare
Had to kill a
hands, or how
dog.
did you kill the dog?
I pushed him. He's a little dog. I
Christos,
pushed
he
him.
pushed him.
I
You
pushed him.
pushed the dog to kill him?
He's an old dog. I didn't even know I was trying to kill him. He was just scaring me. I pushed him. He
And you-
jumped out of me. He jumped
Did
out at
you
me.
push him off the top of a building, or
Yeah, I
like what?
pushed him off a building. I was working on a roof. Dog scared me. I pushed him.
So the dog's splattered body, who had to clean that up?
I had to do it. Yeah, I work on the building, and he landed mostly near the building, so I had to clean him up.
You probably have an awesome set of shovels.
I got so many shovels.
Exterminators have the best set of shovels.
I got shovels, wires, clips.
He's got
Hats.
wires.
So why didn't you use any of these tools to kill the dog?
I work on a roof.
Yeah.
I was putting up a dish TV so I could watch my programs, and dog scared me. I pushed him. Dog scared me on the roof. I
Yeah.
pushed the dog. He fell off the roof.
How did the dog get on the roof?
I don't know. He's apartment 4L.
Yeah.
Dog came up and scared me. I spooked. I got
How many
spooked.
floors are in the building?
4.
So the dog didn't survive a fall from 4 floors?
Son, 4 floors up. You didn't. He's a dog. He ain't a cat.
Oh, right, because cats land on their feet.
Dog will land on his tail, his back or something. dog gonna lay on his feet.
So the dog scared you. You pushed him and said, like, no worries, I'm going to clean that up anyway.
Yeah, I'll clean it up.
Okay.
I got no problem cleaning something up. People jump off the roof all the time in the building.
People jump off your building?
All the time. People come from out of our building. They come into our building, come on the roof, jump off, kill themselves.
But it's not even that high.
It's
So
more
like,
you
I
must
know,
have
I
just-
don't know why people
Where do you
think-
live where people are that stupid that they try to kill themselves jumping off a 4-story?
I don't know. People come in all the time. They say, I'm going to kill myself. I said, just aim for the bushes or something so I don't have to clean
This
that
is
mud
down
up."
south,
but
right?
aiming for the bushes would ensure they're just paralyzed instead of
You
dead.
tell them that. I mean, a lot of people don't even die. You're right. I mean, a lot of people just lose their eyesight, lose their legs.
50% mortality of 5 floors, by the way. We once had a patient who jumped off the 12th floor. Did I tell you this story? So I'm working in the ER and we get a call. Yeah, we got a jumper jumped out of the 12th story. We're like, there's no way this person's alive.
Yeah.
They bring the person in. We're like, this person jumped off a building. This lady. She was, let's just say, a very healthy weight. She jumped out of her 12th story window. She landed on a bodega awning, and which broke her fall into the fruit like a Looney Tunes cartoon, and totally pulled it off. Yeah.
And when she like smiled, did her, like a bunch of bananas hang out with her teeth?
She took a smile, the orange slice was out there.
She had cherries coming out of her nose.
That is so funny.
She was like, "Who put all these watermelons there? They're hard."
It was crazy though, because she was so she was so happy to be in the hospital because she was getting so much attention. You know, like the opposite of, I guess, like what drove her to jump off the roof. That she was fucking like, dude, it's literally like she died and went to heaven because she finally showed up somewhere where people actually cared about her and were like, you know, taking care of her like hand and foot. Yeah.
She was like, "I should probably kill myself more often."
As soon as they fix the awning, he jumps again. Like, what the fuck? Like, we just got that new awning.
You have a cast still on your leg.
I would. Hey, wait.
She's
Can-
asking
can
for
you
them to
do-
buy kiwis and stuff.
Can you do the accent of the Dominicans that were in the bodega?
Oh my God! She jumping again! Oh my God!
Pero mira, ¿qué pasó con ella? La gordita está keep balling again, man.
NYPD officer undercover with the Dominican guy. Trying to speak Spanish. Like, I don't think he's Dominican. He's not Dominican. He's Spanish. He's bad.
Pero mira,
¿Qué lo que?
Yeah, he
La
brought his friend.
gordita.
His friend don't know
La
nothing
gorda.
Spanish, neither. These guys are freaking me out.
Yo, man, she got a fat pussy though.
Yeah, that one NYPD officer, he's a pervert. He's actually grossing me out.
That's a good. Your Dominican is really good.
Thanks, buddy.
so what do you like to do when you're not doing comedy? Like, do you have any like sports that you do or any hobbies?
Great question. I actually should need more hobbies. I honestly, my wife and I are just big foodies, so we like.
Oh, you're
living
married?
here is yeah.
Oh, cool. Tell us
Yeah.
about your wife.
She's great. We met in near the end of college, and she's super funny. We do improv and stuff together.
Oh,
you met her
cool.
at your show.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
briefly. She's great. She's the funniest person I know. She like gets comedy and
Wow,
knows
that's great.
and knows about it, and I can complain to her about it.
How
and,
long have you been married for?
Since April. We've been together
Oh.
for like 9.5 years.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Congratulations, man.
But
That's
we
great.
been married for a few months.
This
Cool.
guy really knows how to jump in. You know.
And, do you guys have any children?
No.
Okay.
We're a bit away from that. We're kind of scared of that. But
It's
It's
scary.
It is scary.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I do. I have one. And like, I'm scared. And I'm pretty like, I don't know. On paper, I shouldn't be scared.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's a scary
How
thing
old
to
is
be
your kid?
responsible. She's 11.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. No, but like I could tell you, like especially like having when they tell you you're having for me, with a daughter, I was like, I'm going to have to protect this individual for the rest of my life. Like I almost passed out.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
I mean, it's like a responsibility in and of itself, but then a daughter, you want to be extra cautious of.
the first thing I bought her was a jujitsu gi.
Really?
Because I was like, you're going to learn how to choke out a man with your legs.
And she was just like.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's so good.
If you meet
She
my
was
daughter,
like 4 months old.
if you meet my daughter, I'll be like, put him in a Kimura. She'll be like,
Really?
Mhm.
That's so cool.
yeah. She's
Lifelong
cool.
skill. And
Yeah.
also confidence booster.
I concur. Yeah, I think that all of our daughters, when you have a daughter, need to learn, that type of self-defense, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but I got a boy coming. Let's go!
Yeah. I think every daughter should go to jiu-jitsu and every son should be like forced to do like poetry class or something. You need to build empathy for your sons and fighting skills for your daughters.
Soften up the sons.
Yeah.
I don't know. My kids.
You moved to
half
the right
Japanese.
city, bro.
My kid's half Japanese, so he's gonna learn haikus.
Oh, there you
so
go.
he'll be like, "Haru, present on Simba."
You're gonna give him a Japanese accent?
Yeah. Dude, I'll be like, "Listen, dude, you have to maintain this illusion."
You have to maintain this Japanese accent. It will buy you a lot of respect in business when
Yeah,
you're older.
100%. I worked in Japan as a salaryman.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
wow.
you do a Japanese accent?
I don't know. I've never really gone for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Judson can do one.
I can.
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
Can you do Chinese?
I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever done like one for an extended period of time.
I can make fun of my girlfriend, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Is she Chinese?
She's same thing. She's Japanese.
Really? You guys
now we
both dating
can't
Japanese
post this.
women. That's
That's
Dude,
how we
literally,
met.
You understand? She will literally, if she loses her mind when I say shit like that. Like if you accuse her of being if the Japanese are Japanese.
Yeah. Well, that part of
If
the
you
world,
confuse them with anything but Japanese, that's definitely a way that I get to.
Dude, I was never racist towards Asian people in any way
Yeah.
until my wife taught me to be racist to other Asians.
Sure.
Yes.
Well, dude, like every concentrated part of the world has beef with each other.
Yeah.
In a way that's so specific.
Yeah.
That no one else knows.
Right.
You have to be in to know that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's so fun. I have Mexican friends that say horrific shit about Ecuadorian. people.
Ecuadorians,
Right.
they hate
Yeah.
Ecuadorians.
And I have, Lithuanian friends that say horrific shit about Russians. And, and I kind of, you have to be in to know.
Yeah.
Indian people talk shit about Pakistani people.
Right.
I talk shit about Indian people.
Yeah.
And, it's all, you have to kind of know someone.
Yeah,
to know
us
the
Greeks
specific-
and the Turks.
Yeah.
We have so many similar
I was
foods.
just going to
but
ask you, what are the Greek and the,
Yeah,
what's
the
Greek
Turks.
beef?
Yeah, we hate the Turks.
Turkey?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a bird, dude. But it's crazy. My wife will we'll go shopping for clothes, and then I'll be like, "Oh, I like this shirt," and she's like, "Don't get that. That looks like Chinese."
And you're like, okay.
Okay.
Even made in China stuff, she's not messing with?
Nah, she'll have me because
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
like,
even
what could you
live.
know?
Yeah.
No, she'll just say that Chinese men dress that way.
Yeah,
So don't.
yeah,
she'll be like,
too
don't-
ostentatious with brands.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
Correct. Yeah.
She'll be like, "That's
I get
so
the same
Chinese."
thing for Giusato. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, you look. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, "You look Chinese."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What?"
She's like, "You look like Chinese guy."
Oh,
I'm like,
because it says Versace right
Correct.
on the front. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
What does she think about you being so close to Chinatown and stuff? That's not good. That's not a problem. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
no, it's not a problem. She still likes Chinese food. you
Okay,
know? Yeah.
okay.
They still colonize. There's a back and forth and all
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
there's a
you know?
lot of, especially World War II.
Yeah.
There's a lot of back
Oh,
and
yeah.
forth.
Yeah, they've both done bad things to each other, and then everyone universally just hates the Koreans.
Yeah, I
So-
feel like Koreans get a
Yeah.
lot of flack.
Yeah, so.
Shout out to the Taiwanese though. They just land in the cut.
Whoa.
Oh, really?
One China.
Oh,
our
you're right.
our podcast sponsor is the Republic of China.
What I walked into?
How do you think we got this money? No, but yeah. Wait, actually, that's a good moment for this segment. Our real sponsor is Pokemon the TCG, brought to you by the Pokemon trading card game. Japan is the number one country. Please stop moving to Japan and making content there. Japan does not want you. But they do want you to buy Pokemon cards. So, Shaunak, this is from a set called Temporal Forces. It generally
Cool.
sucks. But if you could, please open the pack and see if anything good is in there.
Oh my god. Okay, I love Pokemon. I'm not familiar with this guy. Who's on the cover here?
He's on whack. They suck. Newer gen Pokemon mostly suck.
Okay, sorry to that guy. Okay, this is so exciting.
And in the meantime, Doc Jud, do we have any callers? Oh, sorry.
I just said not yet.
We have a caller?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Give me
so
2
we
seconds.
have Deerling.
Okay.
Very cute. Pie Dove. Okay, very sweet. Pineco. You got a lot of cute Pokemon in this so far.
Yeah, they're doing the cute thing. Pokemon's really pushing the cute thing.
Mawile.
Ah,
Sounds like a good one.
he's kind of good. Yeah.
Yeah, Mawile's good. Oh, Gallurk.
Golurk. I don't even know that one.
Gallurk, bless you. Gallurk. Oh, Shaman.
Okay, that's pretty
Shaman.
good.
Oh, and then Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. Seems like good.
Okay, that seems kind of interesting.
Fluttermane. Oh, dude.
Is that the hollow? Yo, let's go.
Pretty
That's
sick.
pretty good. It's a reverse hollow. What's the next one?
Whoa, Zerora.
Zerora. Whoa.
Also holographic.
Yeah. Okay. There should be one more.
And then Dunsparce.
No.
Another.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one's kind of sick. And then
Yeah.
a basic energy.
Yeah. Damn it.
But
You got a pine cone out of it.
Yeah.
That was pretty hot.
Nothing really good. Thanks, Pokemon.
Thank you, Pokemon.
Yeah.
What
See-
a fun thing. I love opening the packs, though.
Yeah, dude. It's like crack.
Yeah.
It's legal gambling for children, and now there's like this whole thing where Pokemon is like back in the thing, so
Yeah.
people are going and clearing out Walmarts and shit.
Crazy, bro. And then there's like, they're go retailing
Yeah,
for crazy money.
yeah. They're people buying them. There are scalpers, Judd. There are scalpers who are buying Pokemon packs in hauls and then selling them online for double the price.
You guys are such a bunch of
Oh,
unbelievable. It's fucking unbelievable.
now we're demonetized.
Your whole-
good luck making
your whole
money
generation.
off this stuff.
Whole fucking generation of fucking.
Oh yeah.
retards.
What do you have in your generation? Fucking Back to the Future? Shut the fuck up.
Let's see. We
How
had
old are you,
fucking
dude?
Hot Wheels. Okay, first of all, we had BMX. We had skateboarding.
How old are you?
We had surfing.
He's 50.
I'm 50.
Okay.
Yeah. 70s, baby.
How old are you?
74.
30.
I'm 31. Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
How old are
I
you?
don't even
30?
Mhm.
Wow.
know. Oh, shit.
The mustache makes you look older. In
I
a good
know.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could be, my boss.
35. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
You look definitely like, very like commandeering with that.
Cool. I'll take it.
Commandeering.
Gravitas. Gravitas.
Gravilots.
That might be a Pokemon.
Gravilots. Oh, we got a call. So, Doc Jud, please explain what this segment is to our viewers.
Hey everybody, a closed door behind you. I'm Dr. Judd, and this is the segment of the show when callers will call in and ask for medical advice. Do we have a caller, Nat?
All right.
Caller, you're on the line.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing? It's Dr. Judd. Welcome to Closed Door Behind You podcast. What's your name?
My name is Judd.
Your name's Judd too?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. I've only probably met like 3 Judds in my whole life.
What's Jud short
Whoa.
for?
Judge.
Judge.
Oh, okay.
Your parents named you Judge?
Yes.
Don't
okay.
beat the guy up
They
yet.
they love the legal system.
Oh, that's good.
Cool. So, Judge, what seems to be the issue? You have a medical issue?
Yeah. So my boss at work recently told me that I should be careful because if my hand is bigger than my face, that is possibly a symptom of cancer. And I wanted to know if that's true or not.
No, it just means you're.
Really?
Judge, sorry to interject. Can I ask you a question? When you are validating the size of your hand to your face, is your boss then pushing your hand into your face to smack it?
I've never validated it. Why? What do you mean? I've never checked. I just believe. I take my boss at his word. You don't?
Ah, God, how can we help this?
How many times a day do you masturbate, caller?
Well, I don't really because my parents always told me that if I did, the water in the pool would change color.
So what you're saying is you've had many changes in the pool color over the years.
No, because I was afraid to, because I didn't want everyone at the barbecue to laugh at me.
Wouldn't that be
Wait,
awesome?
why are you masturbating in the pool during a barbecue? Like this?
No. Sorry, continue.
Are you shooting purple loads? That we might have to do. We may have to run some tests on you for that.
No. No, my parents just always told me as a kid that if I jerked off and I went into a pool that, the water would change color and everything.
No, that's just if you pee.
Know that
That's
I sinned.
That's if you pee in the pool. Not if
Well,
you
I
jerk
guess
off.
I've
might
just
be,
been
like,
lied
10
to
years
my
old.
entire life then, huh?
Yeah, that's not nice. That's just like that's not a nice thing for your. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
I just sound Judd. It sounds like this guy's like 10 years old. How old are you, Judge?
How old am I? I think that's kind of discriminatory. That's
Ha.
ageist.
No, it's not. I just want to make sure.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Ew, gross.
Man, this guy sounds like he's 10 years old.
He might be.
Yeah.
Those are the only people that like my sense of humor.
Well, good luck, Judge.
Yeah.
You're saying though that if I were to actually check to see if my hand is bigger than my face, then my boss.
See, he's a
would
teacher.
Ah, you've been outed.
You
My
said
boss
teacher. No, you
would
didn't. Now he's
during
giggling. I think we're
recess,
getting
my
trolled by a
boss
10-year-old
would-
kid.
You think we're being trolled?
I think we're being trolled by a little 12-year-old.
Why is his teacher bullying him?
Yeah, I think his teacher's just goofing around, and then this kid is like a hypochondriac. I think he might be freaking out.
Well, I was also told by this boss at recess that if I rubbed
Recess?
my fingers to my hand, that it would smell like strawberries.
See,
And I don't like strawberries, so I never actually smelled it.
First off, where do you? I'm sorry. Where do you work that you have a recess?
3rd grade.
The stock market.
American Stock Exchange, New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq. Which stock market?
The one where the stocks are.
He got you there.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy's an online trader.
Yeah.
He signed an NDA.
Yeah, he signed an NDA. I think he works for BlackRock or something.
Or Coinbase, one of the two.
Yeah.
I threw a black rock in a creek the other day with my
Yeah,
friend.
this kid's 12. This is a 12-year-old boy who has high
Did we
levels
get
of anxiety.
permission from his mother to be on the? Is there a liability issue here?
Yeah, I think so. You asked him how many times he jerks off, man.
Yeah, that's kind of
No.
not okay.
Yeah, that was inappropriate. You're the one that asked him out, right?
I didn't ask him
Yeah,
that.
I
you
didn't
asked
ask
him.
you. Asked him that. Shaunak asked him.
Nah, you asked him that.
I asked him.
Yeah, FBI, he asked him.
That's so inappropriate. I don't know why you guys would have asked me to come on your show and to ask inappropriate questions like that.
Okay, Shaunak, do you have any advice for this young man?
Definitely turn in your homework on time and don't listen to the other kids, man.
Listen to your teachers.
Well, yeah.
Well, the teacher's bullying
Yeah,
him.
maybe not this teacher.
Just not the fat ones.
Listen, have fun and pick a subject that you like and really get into it. I don't know. Never had to talk to a 10-year-old.
He's gonna
Really?
obviously grow up
Or
to
haven't
be in
in a
finance.
while.
He's talking about stocks.
I mean, yeah, he's
Caller,
probably gonna
thanks for
find-
calling in.
Thanks, Judge.
I don't think that you have any.
No.
There's nothing that you need to be concerned about. That
Other
your
than your
hand
anxiety.
is
That I was-
face. You are.
You
But
can't say that to a kid.
No,
What?
Judge.
I can't tell him what.
That he's. You can't say that to a child.
Judge, I think you just might be anxious. Don't listen to Doctor here.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't listen to a thing I say. We're gonna edit this one out.
Well, I don't really.
The callers just they just get so insane. All you know what I'm saying, I never get a normal call.
You
It's
never
always
get,
like
actual medical
I've
care?
got something. Yeah, it's always something so like it doesn't even exist, you know? These callers call in and they're like they talk about just the most absurd shit.
I want to get a follow up though. Like if he actually puts his hand in his face and the teacher smacks his face with the hand.
Yeah, I want to know.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Wow. Yeah, I hope he doesn't call back. I hope he goes and does his homework.
Yeah, this happens a lot.
You have 12-year-olds calling?
Yeah, yeah.
That was a kid. Good luck, Judge.
He's already hung up, I think.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah. All right.
He's out.
Yeah. Okay.
So shall we rally on to the speed round?
Yep. Lightning round.
All right, cool.
We got to close out.
All right, so let's see. You want to go first, or I'll go first?
No, you go.
Okay, so Shaunak, you get arrested.
Uh-huh.
You can't call your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your first phone call?
I'm calling into the Close the Door Behind You podcast and getting advice from a medical doctor.
That was the answer.
We'd help you, bro. We've got you.
I appreciate it. I know you would.
I would
sure.
love to bail you out. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Only if I don't have to tell your wife.
Yeah, I would love for it to be a secret. If I'm not calling her, it's because I don't want her to know.
Right. It's
Yeah.
because we're doing, yeah. I concur. Okay, good. Good answer. Great answer. Great answer. Do you have one?
What's your deepest, darkest secret?
Do I even have a secret? I don't think I have any secrets, bro. I'm kind of open book, bro. What do you wanna know?
Check this guy's hard drive.
Please check it. No, on my hard drive, here's what you're gonna find: sketches that were so embarrassing that I could not release them.
Okay, which one?
I don't know, just sketches that I think that I'm like not funny in, and then I don't release them.
You don't have an example of one?
Of sketches?
Yeah, that you
I don't
never
know.
released.
Just, I mean, during COVID, I was just going crazy, just making stuff that I thought was funny, and the next day I'd watch it and be like, "What is this?"
Yeah, yeah. I made a sketch once where I just go, "The time has come," and I look at a clock, and then it pans over to me, and then the clock jizzes on my face, and I was like.
That's kind of funny.
That's amazing.
I thought it was funny, and then people commenting were like, "This is horrible."
Was it like really gross looking?
Yeah, it was, I like squirted a lotion bottle from far away, like onto my face, and you just saw it like get on my eye and everything. And then, like one of the comments was like, "Delete this." Yeah.
Okay, next question. So, if you could have anybody at dinner, living or alive, who would you invite?
Living or alive?
I'm sorry, dead or alive?
Such a doctor. He's concerned about
I
keeping
only
everyone
drank a
in.
half cup of coffee. I apologize.
Living or dead, anyone at dinner?
Mhm.
And is it just me and that person?
You. It could be your wife. No, you know what? Just you.
Just me?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a great question. Maybe that's an excellent question. Do you guys have an answer for this?
Everybody has different answers.
Yeah, but
And it's also context too, like you might have a different person show up if your wife was there. You might have a different person there if you were having like a big party full of people, like a dinner party. And then like
I would choose Adolf Hitler because I just want to hear his side of the story.
what did you think you were doing?
Yeah,
all these
like-
years, man. Why would you do that?
Like, where were you coming from?
Maybe Larry David.
If oh, that's good, Larry David. If Adolf Hitler, what do you think if I wore this shirt and Adolf Hitler showed up? What would happen? You think we?
I feel like he wouldn't know
What that
what that
meant?
flag is because it was established post World War II.
Yeah,
That's a
and
really
he'd be
good
like,
point.
"Wow, is that a
Is that-
graphic
that's a
T-shirt?
Nice.
Oh, is that
Lion.
Skelly?
Yeah, how does they do that? Is this just a screen printing?
But he knows that. He knows screen printing. He doesn't know.
Is that the DTF?
Wow, it's a stick and press. A stick press.
Wow, I didn't know you could choose so many colors. Blue and white. That's like Greece. I love Greece.
Grease.
Okay, how about another question? How about what's your favorite food?
Yeah, it's a toss up between a nice New York slice of cheese pizza or a banh mi. I love a banh mi.
Ooh,
A banh mi.
dude.
Okay, that's cool.
French and
Well,
Vietnamese.
this is very okay. So you've definitely brought up two very interesting choices. First of all, very controversial one, pizza, and then the next question is who has the best pizza? New York pizza.
Man, I've tried so much good pizza since I've been here. I feel Ruby Roast is like a sit-down place that has a good slice, but like counter service Champion is really good. Williamsburg pizza is really good. There's a spot for all my Muslim friends out there. It's halal. They got this Pizza Love Sauce.
Oh,
It's
yeah, no,
so good right here.
Yeah,
like in
right
the
on
area.
Houston. Yeah,
And the guy, he is there 24/7. He gives a shit. He's so
cool,
nice.
cool. Yeah,
That is one of my favorite places. They have that. It's kind of trendy now. They have that rainbow slice. Have you seen that?
no.
It's a cheese pie, and then they go stripes of pesto, vodka, red sauce. Pesto, vodka,
Oh,
red
I think they only give that to you if they think you're gay.
sauce. But they have it out. So is it just only gay guys can?
I think only gay guys go to that particular pizza place.
to the halal pizza place.
Yeah, I don't know.
You understand that
don't know.
they're not really welcome in that environment.
Dude, I had it. One
least that's
time when
why
I was really drunk, and I think I annoyed the guy because I was like, "Dude, this is so good." And he was like, "Oh, thanks, man. I got people behind you." And I was like, "Did you
No,
think
no.
of this, or is this like a thing?" And he's like, "Oh no, people are doing it. What's next?" And I'm like, "It was really good." I was like, just so yapping at this guy over the counter. He didn't give a shit about me at all.
You said Champion Pizza. I've never heard anybody say that. I have that Champion's on Essex.
yeah, Champions
That's a good one. Yeah.
Champions are good. My relationship with these spots is, I'll go if I feel like I had a good set. And,
Okay.
so my endorphins are already up.
Oh yeah. So you
That's
enjoy
funny.
the pizza.
Yeah.
So,
If I don't have a good
Anything
set, if I
tastes
feel like
good
I
at
don't
that
have a good
point.
set, I'm going home making myself.
so you're like, this is really good. Hey, do you have a tag for this?
No, if I go, I feel like I figured it out.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not going for anything. I'm going to be like, la da da da, rabba-dee-doo.
The people holding up the line, you're just like,
yeah. I couldn't care.
So even more importantly, banh mi. Explain to our viewers or our listeners what banh mi is and who's got the best banh mi in the city.
Man, I don't really have a great banh mi spot. There's not a lot of great, I'm sure there is. I haven't found the great Vietnamese spots here. Banh mi is a Vietnamese sandwich. The French had colonized Vietnam for a while, so they left their bread behind. And it's like French baguette with Vietnamese ingredients. Like, I like a chicken banh mi. They have like lemongrass chicken and cucumber and pickled radish. and
Sounds awesome.
Carrot, cilantro,
Have you been to
jalapeno.
Banh Mi
Usually have a good
Zon?
mayo in there.
it's the combination. All right, we're
Have
about.
you been to Banh Mi Zon a couple blocks from
Banh mi John?
Zon, Z-O-N.
No, banh mi Don.
Right by, it's pretty close to here.
It's good?
Yeah, it's good. I
Oh
go
my
there
god,
a lot.
amazing. I'll literally go. I'm here tomorrow in the area. I'm going to go check it out.
Cool.
Dude.
All right, we got time for 2 questions and we'll
Okay.
close out. All right. What's one hack that you know about that more people should know about? Like one secret hack that
In
you have?
life,
Yeah, in life, in anything.
every time you're starting to feel anxious or spiral, literally take like 5 deep breaths. I promise you, things will start to clear up mentally. If you're like on the train, you're running late, you're freaking out, just go. Just take a second and breathe. It will like change the moment.
What if you're pulled over by the police?
Do it.
Yeah?
Do it. It literally, if you're in an argument with your partner or something's going on, if you get into an altercation with the bodega guy, somebody jumps off the roof and lands on your fruit. Take
a couple
5 deep breaths.
breaths.
I promise you, it'll make you feel better.
Someone pushes your dog off a roof?
Yeah, your dog splats because the maintenance guy in your building shoves it off the roof. Take 5 deep breaths because your brain is short circuiting and it needs oxygen, right?
What if you get pulled over by the police and your female friend takes her crack pipe and shoves it in her vagina and then she can't find it? What do you tell her to knock her down? Still 5 deep breaths?
Yeah, I don't know if it works on crack in a vagina. I've never.
It's a crack pipe.
I feel like crackheads have a hard time just taking a moment to
Yeah,
pause.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's the kind of the reason they got into
Yeah.
into crack.
Also, if you're hanging out with those kind of people,
Yeah,
you should do some deep breaths before you
before you even get in the car.
Yeah.
But probably, I do think if you're in that situation, it would
Take a
help.
deep breath.
I do think five. Just
All right, that's
Take a
good
second.
advice.
That's a
Yeah.
good hack. Do you have another hack?
I don't know. Be nice to people and work really hard.
That's fair.
What are your hacks? I don't have
This is
any.
about you.
How are you? Okay, I got a real question. How are you so like positive and smiling all the time? What's going on?
I don't know, man. I'm just having. I feel grateful to be alive and do stand-up
Okay, cool.
comedy
I could tell. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming.
of course. Thank you
Yeah,
for having me.
thank
What a
you,
cool
bro.
thing. Wait, yeah.
All right, that was last anything you want to plug before we go?
Follow me on Instagram. A lot of sketches, a lot of stand-up coming. And
How do they find you?
SHAUNAKG Shaunak G on Instagram.